Okay, I did already do that one, so we'll go here. But hello, Hershey, how are you doing?
So you refuse to talk, eh? Ikaku Madarame?
I'm not refusing to talk. I just don't know anything. I don't know the Ryoka's objective or destination. I know nothing.
So that's it?
I have a pretty good read on how tired you are, so I can tell that you were getting there.
Is that what I'm supposed to take away from this?
Yes.
Seen better days, but I'll survive, yeah.
To add one thing, I didn't see the enemy's face or hear his voice. So to be completely honest,
I don't know if my mic's picking you up well, but she says all booby.
Very well. Then the extent of your punishment shall be commensurate with the magnitude of your
Life sucks and then you die. Damn.
This is irregular. Listen, tell me something. When were you given the authorization to punish men from other companies, Kurotsuchi?
That's okay.
Kenpachi. What can
That's
I
another
do
really
with
nice
this
thing about
captain's
doing the
will?
mics this way and not switching,
I
assuming I
believe
keep
that I
doing
shall
that, is that
retreat.
I don't have to like pause and move the whole setup like I have in the past. I can just switch
you
over.
idiot.
Right. Yes, sir.
Oh, I think Raider was waiting outside of the door for Mom.
But you have lost.
What a cutie.
so sorry. I know it was shameful to lose and return alive, but even so,
Is he that good?
he is. He has orange hair and a sword that's as long as he is.
He has orange hair, he's so good.
His way toward the Senzaikyu Shishinro. I gave him my warning that he should.
I genuinely don't know how we're only 20% into
If he
this.
remembers my words. I think.
I feel like there aren't even that many fights left.
When you get to meet him. He's strong, and his strength is still growing further. By the time he meets you, Captain, I believe he should be quite a prize.
Oh, is that what it was?
And what's his name?
Was he waiting out there for you though?
He was.
That's cute. You know, his mommy.
Did I fall asleep?
Oh, maybe.
Nataro, you idiot!
Yeah, he's such an opportunist now that he tries to get treats out of everybody every night, so he probably heard her like
You little fool!
put in the footrest on the couch because that kind of makes a loud clunk, and then came to wait for her.
Ichigo, are you better already?
Yeah, thanks to Hinataro. You're feeling better too, aren't you? He healed your wounds. Although, he was still feeling pretty woozy from using so much energy healing mine. One more try. This time I'm gonna make it. Let's go! To the Senzaikyu!
Ah, darn it! How much
God, they're running.
steps go on anyway? Don't they ever end?
Hold your water! We're almost at the top!
Hold your water.
There's nobody around. Security's lax here too. All right, we're going all the way. What the?
Damn, take me out to dinner first.
Man, this spiritual pressure is insane. What?
The spiritual pressure is insane.
Yeah. Damn it. Run! Whoever it is, I'm absolutely sure that we don't want to meet him. We've got to cover some ground before the enemy finds us. Let's move it!
He's finally here. Let's see, which one is it?
Hold up. Something's not right. We've run and run, but we're not putting any distance between ourselves and the enemy. It's as if I have a sword being held at my throat.
Is it you? What's the matter? Are you just going to stare at me?
Oh. Kenpachi the Freak Zaraki.
What was that? Murderous intent? No. Murderous intent alone.
Honestly, you could say that about a lot of characters.
You are Ichigo.
Mayuri, also the Freak.
You know my name? How do you know that?
Oh, didn't Ikaku tell you?
But in any event, when that day arrives, I'm sure you'll find out for yourself. If you can stay alive long enough to face him.
This happened like hours ago, and they're making it seem like
I am Kenpachi
this is a long
Zaraki,
fucking history.
Captain of Squad 11. I'm here to kill you or die trying.
Kenpachi Zaraki.
I'm here to kill you and suck dick, and I'm all out of
To
dick.
tell that he's a captain. His spiritual pressure's intense.
Well then, if you have nothing to say, shall I just get started?
What?
Hinata, Ganju!
Keep your eyes fixed on your enemy. If you just keep on looking around, then he'll kill you.
Gun!
Wow! He must be awfully scared of Kenny. Poor guy.
Why is she floating?
Crap! Get lost!
The man's mad at me.
I guess because she was probably meant to be like on his shoulders, but they couldn't bother to animate that.
Ganju, grab Hinata and go! I'll take care of this guy somehow! I'll do it! You've got to save Rukia!
Somehow? Somehow?
Shut up! Just get going already!
All right.
What's this? Either one of you is gonna go after them?
I told you, I'm here to kill you or die trying.
He sounds very Duke Nukem-y, I'm realizing. That's why my brain went there before.
Of absolutely no interest in me whatsoever.
I'm sure I watched him dubbed. I probably watched dubbed up until
Spiritual pressure's ridiculous.
sometime around the Karakura arc, and then I switched over to sub.
That I'm gonna face.
Bleach was like a very early anime for me, and some of the early stuff I watched dubbed. Now I'm a sub boy.
Not
Well, you take that out of context if you want.
Your guard is stiff and full of holes, but you've got a good amount of spiritual pressure. Even some lieutenants might not be a match for you, which explains why Ikaku lost.
Thanks a lot.
But the fact remains that you're not my equal. What do you say? How about a handicap? I'd be
How
glad
about a
to let
handy?
You have the first cut. You may strike wherever you wish.
What? What are you talking about? I can't cut somebody who doesn't have a sword drawn. Are you mocking me?
Not at all, of course not. It's just a simple courtesy. To refrain from striking a defenseless enemy is most admirable, but you may save that gesture for another, more appropriate time. Don't be in such a hurry. Let's enjoy this. It's kill or be killed after all. That's something to savor.
And Pachi, big Undertale fan.
Strike my neck, my stomach, even my eyes. You could cut me down with one blow. Don't be a coward. Come!
Jeez.
Another great out of context line.
About it afterwards.
Oh damn, we play in the game. Alright, Kikon move. I already forgot all the fucking proper nouns in this. That's my alt, right? I did learn a little bit. I fucked with the tutorials. I know how to like air dash closer to them now. Probably learned some other stuff and immediately forgot it.
It didn't even put a scratch on him. And why? No way. Why is my hand? It's bleeding.
You know what? This seems quiet now, especially that we're in combat. I think I probably jacked the volume up all the way on this.
It's impossible, Ichi. You just can't do it. You can't cut Kenny. I mean, to him, it's almost like your sword doesn't even have a blade at all.
What?
It's no great secret, really. When two spiritual pressures collide, the weaker of the two absorbs the impact. That's all there is to it. To put it concisely, the killing sword that you've managed to create by honing your spiritual pressure to its limits is weaker than the spiritual pressure leaking out of me unconsciously. It's quite simple, really.
You're on! I'm still here!
This is how it's
feel like it's taking forever to get his shit down, and I am getting whacked now. How? What?
You truly want to conquer.
Is this like cannon power scaling? Why did he do so much more damage so fast?
Can't be happening!
Fuck, he's at 8. How am I gonna win this? Hello?
This is too easy.
Sorry. I'll kill you.
Probably more than 60 seconds there. 1.
I'm hitting him, but I can't cut him.
Yeah, this is like,
Much more powerful.
canonically, I'm weak.
Damn it! No. Calm down. I can cut him. I'm afraid of his spiritual pressure. That's what's wrong. Relax and intensify my own spiritual pressure. Then I should be able to cut him. It's like what Zangetsu said. Abandon your fears.
Yeah, what Zangetsu said in the part that we just didn't see because they cut it out.
If I'm afraid, I'm dead.
What? Ooh, okay, well, whatever, it's gonna do a thing now.
No, I'm not focusing enough. I won't be able to cut him like this. I can win. 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 Did Chad's spiritual pressure just vanish? No, it can't be. Did Chad lose? Is he dead? No way! I don't believe it! No.
I really don't remember what happens to Chad in this arc.
Lost. He's alive. His spiritual pressure is weak, but it's still there. Get a grip. What am I so afraid of? If I lose this fight, Chad, Orihime, Uryu, Ganju, Hinataro, Yoruichi, everybody who's risked themselves to help me.
Gotta list all the people.
I can't let that happen. I can't afford to be scared.
You aren't even focused on our battle anymore. Does that mean you're fully prepared to die?
Hold on, Chad. I'm gonna take this guy out. And then, I'm coming for you. I promise you that! Sorry. I'm not ready to die just yet. 'Cause if I die, I'll lose everything. All the stuff I've been fighting for!
There, you see? I knew you could do it. But don't even think of relaxing just yet. Stay alert. Stay alert. Right, Ichigo Kurosaki?
Kenny looks happy.
Good, your reactions are excellent, and you're concentrating more. Now you're hearing them. That's the sound of the bells that I wear. The bells.
I'm not hearing shit.
The eye patch. I put them on to try to make the fight more interesting, but they're completely wasted if you don't even try to exploit them.
You're mocking me. That's why you haven't called on your Zanpakuto. You know something? You'd better watch out. 'Cause guess what? My sword can cut you now.
My Zanpakuto has no name.
What?
This blade is my Zanpakuto.
Really? Oh, that's good. I'm glad to hear it. At least that means it isn't gonna get any stronger. In that case...
In that case, what? You believe that you could win? Is that really what you think? You're the one who should be careful. The reason that I haven't sealed my Zanpakuto is because my spiritual pressure is so great that it simply isn't possible for it to be contained.
That verbiage seems backwards.
That's why when I fight,
It's not that he hasn't sealed it, it's that he hasn't released it.
Do you understand? If I don't hold back, if I were to let loose, our fight would be over almost instantaneously. You need to keep your spiritual pressure sharp. I told you that. What a disappointing finish that was.
Except... ...
So it's true then. Captain Eisen really is.
Yes. By the time he was taken down from the sacred wall, he was no longer breathing.
Fucking sacred wall. That's still so goofy to me.
We're currently looking into any and all possibilities, no matter how outlandish they might be, including a Gigai being used as a disguise. But for now, I'm afraid that all we really know for certain is that he's dead. To put it simply, Squad 5's Captain Sosuke Eisen is gone.
Why do you have to put it simply? Just say it right the first
When all of
time.
this trouble is finally
Fucking anime.
behind us, the leadership of Squad 5 is ultimately going to be decided by the Central 46, along with a captain's meeting. All of you, please return to your respective companies. I'll join you soon. I'll see you in the field.
Captain Tosin. Captain Komamura.
This is all still one mission.
Is he? Captain Eisen is dead. We must resolve this problem. I believe that that's going to be the quickest path to uncovering the truth.
I see. Then you mean?
Yes, I'm joining the battle. Although I do think that it's usually best to avoid such things. But then, there seems to be no real alternative.
Does Chad fight him? Who fights
Humans
Tosin?
didn't let themselves be deceived by
I don't remember who fights
emotions.
Tosin.
There would be no battles at all, and a great many tragedies could be avoided. I hate battles, absolutely despise them.
Okay, Edgelord, go off.
Rangiku, what are you...
I found this in Captain Eisen's room. It's addressed to you.
Captain Eisen, what? For me?
Good thing it was my captain who found it. If it were someone else, they would have turned it over as evidence, and then you never would have gotten it. I don't know what it says, but as a lieutenant, you should consider it an honor to know that whatever your captain's last words were, they were intended for you to hear. Read it gratefully.
Thank you, Rangiku.
That's the duffiest I've ever heard her sound.
I'm sorry I have to say this, but if you are reading this letter, it means that I was unable to return. I know that I've caused you so much grief. There are no words adequate enough to truly express my feelings of gratitude to you. I never spoke to you about it. I didn't mention any of the concerns I was harboring. However, I only did so because I did not want you to have to get involved. I hope that somehow you will be able to forgive me for getting you involved in all of this.
What?
I am in all likelihood no longer alive. So, to you, whom I trust more than anyone, I will reveal everything that I've managed to discover here.
It's...
I really don't remember much of this subplot. I don't know what scheme he's cooking. I'm still getting like jack shit for actual usable items.
He's coming. Arioka.
Junsui, that's who it is.
Huh? Oh well, I guess that we'd better get going.
Sounds a lot younger in English than he does in Japanese.
Are you sure? You really want to go? I'm certain I can handle one Ryoka.
I have to. Old man Yama's orders.
I don't want him to get the wrong idea and think that we can't handle it. I wouldn't want anyone's reputation to get ruined. And if my Nanao went out to battle and became damaged goods, I don't know what I'd do.
Who's your Nanao?
Oh, you're in an especially lovely mood today. Of course, that's what I love about you.
Enough! That's enough! Just go already. Go!
Okay, okay. Come on now. Don't look so worried. It'll be over soon. It's just fun and games.
I feel like he doesn't come off there well at all, but I really like him. He's a cool dude. Nice running to a stop animation as he's already completely stopped.
I'm Captain Shunsui Kiraku of Squad 8. I'm pleased to meet you.
The captain of Squad 8.
Yes, pleased to meet you. Huh? No. Enough with...
Wait, that's actually happening. That's funny.
Huh? What? Do you hear me?
Why would she, like,
No?
do a goof? She's such a tight ass.
No. That's enough. Oh, no. My sweet, sweet Nanao.
Sorry, but I don't have time for your comedy routine. I'm passing through.
Aw, can't you play for just a while longer? Sheesh, nobody's any fun nowadays.
I'm in a hurry now. Please step aside. You don't seem like a bad guy. Listen, I don't want this to end in a fight.
Oh, I don't want to fight either. But the thing is, I can't let you pass. May I offer an alternative suggestion?
There's so much like wind and spiritual bullshit in the air. They're just sitting here and it's like a light storm occurring.
Then it can't be helped. Let's have a drink, like friends.
It gives the place the whole like a fucking dusty desert town kind of vibe when it's really not that at all. Although it kind of looks like a desert out beyond the
then maybe you could just stay
like
right
shanty town.
Don't worry, it'll all be over very shortly.
I don't know if that's accurate or not.
The others are on the move even
I feel
now.
like there's a forest beyond that.
This unpleasantness will soon be finished. Until then, I say that you ought to just have a drink with me.
What about the others? Ichigo and all the rest? Are they being attacked by the other captains?
Uh-oh. I believe I may have said too much.
You could have just guessed that, though, if you were Chad.
This changes things, Mr. Kyoraku. Please move. Right now.
And if I say no?
And I'll move you!
Maybe it's because of the really stiff models and animations and stuff, but this feels... like, I'm sure it's the same pace as the anime or shorter in many cases, but it feels way longer.
It seems that things are getting complicated.
Oh, I see. Don't hold it against me. I'll finish you.
Alright, the other little NPCs I thought were so easy that I don't know if I really have much of a handle on Chad yet. Yikes.
I have no choice.
Ah. I guess I have that as a projectile at least. Somehow Ichigo doesn't have one, but Chad does.
Resist if you can. Let's go now. Let's go now.
was close.
I feel like it's so boring to just do that same combo, but like I don't know how to chain it into other shit.
Very nice. Miss.
Oh, come on. Oh, don't, no. Don't do that.
Is there no other way? Well, well. Nicely done.
Let's go now.
I have no choice. Oh, I see.
Oh, that's got good range.
I have no choice. Very nice.
What? Fuck, how do I, can I not even like combo into a econ off of that? Does it have to be X?
I hope you forgive me.
What the hell? Why don't you give it up? You understand now, don't you? Your firepower is certainly impressive. Your attacks are hard and fast, and their destructive force is quite high for a human. You should know there are two types of moves. Ones that cannot be performed at all once your limit has been reached, and ones that can be performed beyond your limit, but at the cost of your life force. Your move is obviously the latter kind, and right now, you're already way beyond your limit.
Thanks for the advice. But unfortunately, I can't.
Don't do it. I have no choice. I want to fight. Dodge this. That was close. Is there no other way? Oh, I can see that coming.
I still don't have like an awakening yet, do I? God. I still don't get fighting games. It feels so bad that I can't guard. I'm just like stuck in his attacks forever. I mean, it's all of them. It's not even him specifically.
I have no choice.
Don't hold it against me.
Oh, I see. Well, well. Miss.
I don't understand what Alerta does.
Is this quick?
I think it's maybe a counter, but I'm not sure.
Oh, I see.
Don't hold it against me. I think this is enough. I hope you forgive me. El Directo!
Always a step ahead of me.
B-L-L-L. He's got such a like bleh voice.
Here's some friendly advice. Leave. If you keep this up, you're going to die.
Uh-huh. Go on.
Oh, my. Why are you so insistent on fighting me? What is your purpose here? Why did you come here in the first place?
Right now, my purpose is to save Rukia Kuchki.
What? Rukia? She went missing in your world, but it was only this spring, I believe. You couldn't have known her for very long. A thin friendship. Hard to believe it's worth risking your life for.
You're right. I can't deny that I hardly know her at all. And maybe I wouldn't risk my life if it were only for her. But Ichigo wants to save her. Ichigo's putting his life on the line. And that is reason enough for me to do the same. That's all.
He's ride or die.
I need.
You gotta give him credit for that.
Oh well. Your resolve does seem to be very strong. It would be disrespectful for me to try to talk you out of it. All right then. Since that's how it is, I suppose that I'll just have to kill you.
You got it. It's a promise.
Does he always have two
And
swords?
that's why.
Somehow I thought he didn't have two swords until he activated his Shikai.
Sorry. For a human to set foot in the Serete is impressive in itself. But for one to fight so well, I must say you're quite a specimen. On top of that, the power of his last blow was truly amazing. I'm certainly glad that he missed me with that one.
Captain Kyoraku, a message.
You're all out of breath now. What's wrong? Come to think of it, a boy with the stealth force was just here. So?
Captain Eisen is... I'm afraid that he's dead. His soul chain and soul sleep were removed, and his heart destroyed by a Zanpakuto. It was murder, and the killer's identity is unknown. It's a top-secret message. It was signed by Head Captain Yamamoto and Captain Hitsugaya. I believe the information is accurate.
I see. Sosuke, eh? Well then, shall we pay our respects?
Yes. It seems that this Ryoka is still alive. So then, shall I finish him?
No. That's no job for a young lady to handle.
But his cohorts must have been the ones that were...
He's more of like a chivalrous guy than a creep, but it feels a little creepy sometimes.
Probably. But then again...
But he's mostly like goofing on her.
Huh?
Well, we don't really know for sure. In any case, I don't believe there's a need to summarily kill him. Just have the relief team secure him instead. Things seem to be getting rather complicated.
Yep, a murder will do that, I guess. There's a talent. How do I get fucking like orbs and shit? Do I only get that from mission mode? They're being really fucking stingy.
He actually managed to cut me. He heard the bells and used them to his advantage. It really has been quite a while.
When did he cut you?
That's it then. How disappointing.
I guess in the fight before the stabbing.
No, I don't want to die.
The choreography is, you know, weird because we're having it interspersed with our own fights.
No, come on! I can't die yet! Get up! Move it! Gotta stop the blood!
Oh yeah, all the blood.
Just let
You can see there's so much blood.
Let me fight again. I have to save her. I have to save Rukia!
There he is. Hi, Zangetsu. Fucking missed you before.
Answer me this. Do you want to win, or do you want to live? Which is it?
I want to win.
I can't hear you.
Fighting for its own sake is meaningless. Survival in itself is meaningless. I want to win! I want to win!
Very well. Then, I'll take you there.
Love this sideways building shit.
I visited this place before.
So iconic.
When training with Kisuke.
Look, take a moment to consider this. Even after a fight that fierce, your inner world has still remained stable. It appears that you've grown quite a bit stronger.
Whoa, hey, that's dangerous!
Animation is my passion.
Throws a naked sword!
Hold on to it. It's your sword.
Huh? But this isn't you?
It's an Asauchi. In other words, it's a nameless Zanpakuto for Soul Reapers who haven't proven to be worthy of the 13 Corps Guard squads.
I don't remember this. How the fuck would his own inner world know that?
The Zangetsu that you speak of. Is this it? The one that your enemy broke earlier? I'm afraid I can't give it to you.
Move.
Speaking of freaks, here's freak number 3.
What do you mean, partner? What are you talking about?
It's a bummer he's not playable.
I want to know. I want to see if you're actually worthy of possessing me at this point. Which means, if you want me back, you'll have to take me from yourself. This time, your enemy is you.
Ha! Just take it. Interesting, huh? Come on, take it. Just go right on ahead. I mean, you know, if you actually can. Partner!
It's very classic 2000s anime shit to have some like weird evil thing inside of you. But again, very iconic. Is my hitbox smaller? I can't tell. It feels about the same.
Kill you.
It feels so wrong seeing it with a dinky little sword.
You're like an open book. What about this? Too weak. Now get
What?
Block it
Bitch.
completely. Holy. I never realized Zangetsu was such an awesome sword. Its spiritual pressure's burning up the air. What a monster. No way.
I can't even let guard out of that? What the fuck? That was 2 terrible whiffs in a row.
Wait, this is too easy. Too weak. Now it gets fun. Here it comes. That one was still here.
Oh yeah, I keep forgetting I can charge this. That's one of the things I learned. My circle, little overhead slashy slash.
Sorry. I'll kill you.
You're still soft, but you're getting somewhere.
He's right. I can't deny it. I never really tried to get to know Zangetsu at all.
Because it's been like a couple days and you've been busy.
They have names. They're essentially alive. But still. I'm such an idiot. What was I glad about? We're the same. I'm just like him. Its name. That's all I know about my sword. Other than that, I don't know anything about Zangetsu. What was I thinking? Was I thinking at all? I'm no better than the guy who couldn't bother to even learn his Zanpakuto's name. But I want to know.
Hey, I'm gonna...
It's in every cutscene. They just have this fucking
I'm going to
old
show you
air.
what it means to make the most of Zangetsu. You're not going to ever get the chance to hold Zangetsu again. Not ever!
So will you tell me, Zangetsu? Little by little is all I ask. We'll go slow. Tell me about yourself.
Gonna date your fucking sword, dude?
I want to know about you. My priceless companion. So please tell me. And let me unite with you. And fight with you. Once again, Zangetsu! Once again. Are you giving me another chance? Thank you, Zangetsu.
Is he gone? Phew. That's what you wanted, right?
Yes. Forgive me for troubling you.
That's okay. I mean, after all, he's the king of this world. And ultimately, we need him to win. I'll help out any way I can. Any way at all. So, seems I'm done here. I guess that I'll just head on home.
As you wish.
He truly is strong, Zangetsu. Do your very best to raise him well. 'Cause the power that he possesses will eventually be mine.
Ichigo, I truly hate the rain. It rains in this world too. Whenever you're upset, the skies grow cloudy. And whenever you're feeling sad, then the rain begins to fall. Quite frankly, I can't stand it. I wonder if you can grasp it. If you can truly understand the terror of being rained on in this lonely world. To be able to hold back the rain, for that, I'll give you everything that I have. Should you place your trust in me, if you're willing, then I won't let any rain fall on this world anymore. Believe me, you aren't fighting alone, not at all. Ichigo.
Very anime. Although I don't remember either Zangetsu or Ichigo yapping that much. There, I got a ball. A complete ball, even.
What the? His spirit energy was practically gone, but now it's blazing. And this spiritual pressure,
He had a little think, a little talk, and now he's all powered up.
it's stopping. Am I being overpowered?
I'm sorry, but I don't have a whole lot of time. I'm gonna have to finish this quickly.
What? Finish it quick! Nah, that won't do. This is just reaching the point where it's beginning to get good! Come on, let's make it last as long as we can!
So many sex innuendos. Okay, spiritual pressure move is just my circle. I think I can do that.
Incredible! I love how you revived yourself like that, and how you suddenly became so much stronger than you were before. There's so much I want to know, but none of that matters at the moment. For now, let's just enjoy the fight! Endure!
I can't even like backstep out of stuff well.
Take that! Don't disappoint me!
I'm trying to zone you properly, Mr. Man.
I'm still here! This is how it should be! Take that! I'm still here!
Oh, I can charge it. Literally always forget. Okay, that should have been 3 times. Reverse action. Can I do that now? Oh, I probably always could have done that. 3 reverse actions. Soul reverse in a neutral stance while moving, blah, 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 blah. Oh yeah, I can use it as a cancel. Oh, I wasn't even pressing the right thing though.
Sorry. Lend me your strength.
Oh yeah, and then I get this little like wing. Oh, or that's a different thing. The wing is a different thing.
I'm cutting him more and inflicting a lot more damage. It's all going my way. But I keep cutting him, and he won't go down. What's wrong with you? You're crazy! Do you like fighting that much? Aren't you afraid of getting cut? Or getting...
Oh, it's my circle.
There's something wrong.
Or no, I guess either of them. Okay, yeah, I was thinking of the wrong thing.
Revel in it, the death and pain. Those are the glorious rewards of battle.
The CPU is really predictable. I can easily get in for a grab anytime I want, pretty much.
Screaming.
Yeah.
He's unable to hear it. When those who don't trust each other fight together, the strength that's in each is diminished. Those who trust only in their own strength can't comprehend that. Ichigo, can you truly trust me?
Of course. Whatever strength I have, it's all yours. You can use it however you want. And lend me your strength too.
What? I hit you. I should have fucking got priority, surely.
This is superb.
Now I gotta get Goon done.
Matched. No, it's close, but you're definitely stronger than I am. How long has it been since I felt joy such as this?
Wait, then I didn't even do a spiritual pressure move. Oh, he's powering up.
I can finally fight all out!
What? His spiritual pressure increased when he took off that eye patch of his.
I had the Department of Research and Development make this for me. These little monsters gobble up spirit energy. And now, I can take all the power they consumed, turn it around, and use it to kill you. It's that simple.
I don't think I'm powered up anymore though, am I? So I gotta hit him one more time after this still.
Kill you.
Yeah. Dang it.
Not dead just yet.
You're like an open book. I'm still here. Take this. I'm still here. Here it comes.
This is how it should be.
You're mine.
Is this the end?
We're just starting. Check it out.
Don't be in such a hurry.
What? Why did that? I guess if you block the first attack on that, it fucking does nothing.
This is too easy. Are you ready?
I'm not done yet.
I'll end this.
Not bad. I'll cut you up.
Owie. Owie, I guarded. Fuck you.
Die. Come back. And then.
He's awakened now, so this is gonna do extra, right? Yeah. Sheesh. And now I don't think I'm in special Gooner mode anymore.
This is how it should be.
I'm still here.
Let me enjoy this.
Here it comes. I'm still here.
Is this the end?
This is too easy. There. You're mine.
What the fuck? Stop. Stop.
Too weak. Just I'll end this.
Fuck. Is this a 3 hit?
Back. And then. Try to kill me another day.
What the fuck? Why does he get to fucking be awakened? Where's my Bonkai already? Damn. Do I not get it until Byakuya? I feel like I don't get it until Byakuya. That's bull. I was like literally ready to kill him.
Yourself like that, and how you suddenly became so much stronger than you were before. There's so much I want to know, but none of that matters at the moment. For now, let's just enjoy the fight.
Don't be in such a hurry. Dodge it if you can. Not bad.
Literally, what can I do at the end of my combo? I feel like I'm just automatically down to get hit by him, and that sucks.
I'll end this. Pierce. Now it gets fun. Damn it. Coward. Something else. This is too easy. Take this.
Did I already fall out of special mode? I'm not extra glowy.
Kill you.
What? I don't understand the reverse thing. There's so much shit in this I don't understand.
Inflicting a lot more damage. It's all going my way. But I keep cutting him, and he won't go down. What's wrong with you? You're crazy.
It's like,
Do you like fighting that much?
I don't know.
Aren't you afraid of getting cut?
Literally not being able to do anything to not get hit at the end of my combo feels weird, but in general this almost feels like rock, paper, scissory, where I have to like predict shit ahead of time. And if I don't predict what he's gonna do, I just like can't do anything.
Glorious rewards of battle. Can you hear it, Ichigo? The sound of his sword screaming.
Yeah.
He's unable to hear it. When those who don't trust each other fight together, the strength that's in each is diminished.
I almost want to like bait out something so then I can attack him after his combo.
Ichigo, can you truly trust me?
Of course. Whatever strength I have, it's all yours. You can use it however you want. And lend me your strength too.
All right. Don't disappoint me.
Let me look at the control guide for a minute. Because I don't even know if I have like combos. Not really, it seems like. This is such a weird game.
This is too easy. Endure. If you truly want to conquer, take up your sword, slay your enemy.
At least that's only a 2-hit. But I'm sure the next ones will be 3, so then it won't matter anyway.
Are you ready? I'm not done. What about? I'm not done yet.
I literally was holding the guard button. What the fuck? And now my reverse is gone. Or no, now it is? I don't know. What the fuck? So do I not want to do that until right before I'm gonna kill him? Why did he have super armor there?
Don't disappoint me. This is too easy. Let's just start it. Too weak. Endure. Gotcha. Take this.
Sorry.
I suppose at this point, if it's 2 hits no matter what, it doesn't matter if I'm hitting him with a 2 and a 2 or a 2 and a 3.
So evenly matched. No, it's close, but you're definitely stronger than I am. How long has it been since I felt joy such as this?
Oh good, he's still not eye patched.
Take up your sword, slay your enemy.
Okay, that bought me an extra hit.
Take that. Too easy. Against you, I can finally fight all out.
Seems like you could have had the guys at R&D whip up something other than an eye patch to like restrain your shit. Why, I mean I guess because it's an extra handicap then, that's why. But it, like I don't know, I wouldn't want to give up one of my eyes.
And now, I can take all the power they consumed, turn it around, and use it to kill you. It's that simple. This is how it should be.
You're like an open book. I'll cut you down. Take it. You're mine. Dodge it if you can. Take this. We're just starting.
This is how it should be.
That felt like super armor again for a sec.
What about this?
This is how it should be.
Take this.
Be harder.
Sorry.
Okay, regular hit.
Kill you.
Yeah. I guess reverse gauge really is just like you do it at the last second, and if you do that, it hits harder.
Sorry. God.
Wait, did they both stab each other?
Come now. What do you have to be sorry for?
Hard to tell with all the no blood.
Fool. You won.
Thank you! Kenny had a super great time fighting against
The lighting is so green.
Thanks, Ichigo. It's been such a long time since I've
Why
seen
are you
this
green,
happy as you
Ichigo?
look today. So thanks a lot. Let's go. Ichigo, try hard not to die. And if you can, come back and play with Kenny again sometime. Please.
I like Yashiru too. They're a fun pair.
Forgive me, Ichigo. I'm a little late. You took quite a beating. But then, against Kenpachi, that's to be expected. You did well even fighting him to a draw. Don't worry. I will take care of you. I won't let you die.
Crazy, by the way, that he did fight him to a draw. These guys should be so under-leveled coming here. And they can just, like, be on par with the captains.
Real soon.
And what about him?
I don't know, but he's probably alive.
Good, good. After all, I have to pay him back for what he did.
What for?
You know, I actually lost.
You didn't lose, Kenny.
Idiot. Come on, look at me.
But you didn't lose. You didn't. I heard what Ichigo said about it. He said that he had Zangetsu helping him during the fight. It was 2 against 1. So you won, Kenny. Don't laugh at me.
Fighting with the help of a Zanpakuto.
Crazy.
Yachiru, do you remember the day long ago when I gave you your name?
Sure I do. I even remember the number of clouds in the sky that day.
Yeah, me too.
Kenny!
Quiet. It's been a while since I thought about it. About the terrible pain of not having a name. Other people are called by their names, but that's not true for me. Frankly, that makes me feel... Yachiru. That's the name of the only person I ever truly admired. It's your name now. I'm Kenpachi, the title usually given to the strongest Soul Reaper. That's going to be my only name from now on. I kept you waiting. It's been a long time, huh? I'm sure that you must be wondering, why now? It's not too late, is it? So, won't you tell me, please, what is your name? It's just as I thought. Oh, blast it all. I want to be strong!
Yeah, I'd wait a couple hundred episodes for that one, dude.
I know that I can be even stronger. I want to fight. I want to be stronger. It's been forever since I felt this way. I want to be stronger.
You can do it, Kenny. I know you can. Let's get stronger together. Because I know for sure that you're totally the strongest one of all. That's right. You may not know it, but ever since that day, you've been my everything. So come on! Let's both become stronger and stronger, together!
The sounds, they've stopped. And the 2 spiritual pressures are gone too. Which one has died? I can't tell. These walls block and scatter spiritual pressures. The last traces are already fading. Why? I find this so hard to understand. No blood should be shed for me. Yet that's what's happening.
Yeah, she's just that one friend who's like, oh,
really worth
why would you even give a bother about me?
What would you say if you were here, Cayenne?
She likes Cayenne, didn't she? Ooh, that's a fancy looking talisman. And now boss fight, question mark? Except I don't know if that's what that icon means. I don't know what the fuck half these icons mean.
What? Aizen's been killed? When? By whom? Why?
It happened earlier today. The murderer and motive are not known.
Blast! What exactly happened while I was asleep? I'll get to the bottom of this.
Do you think Ichigo is okay?
I don't like it either. But out of the 3 of us, Ichigo's the only one with a chance of beating a guy with that much spiritual pressure. Let's worry about what we have to do now. We managed to get here, but just how are we gonna open this door?
Yeah, they just went without any problems, huh?
Spare key from the cell lock storage room last night in the underground waterway. I definitely want to save Miss Rukia too. Last night, I was thinking how hard Ichigo was fighting, and yet I'm always running away all the time. Maybe that isn't cool.
You've got a lot more guts than I'd given you credit for. Jeez Louise, everybody's so desperate to save this Rukia girl. They all want to help her so bad. She must be a real cutie pie.
Well, not really.
Come on,
Damn.
Don't be shy. All right, let me take a look and see exactly what's going on here. Oh, Rukia!
Hanataro! That pattern. The tumbling current of the fallen heavens. Are you one of the Shiba family?
Huh? What? You know her?
Yes, I know her. How could I possibly ever forget that face? She's a Soul Reaper, the one who killed my brother.
What are you talking about, Ganju? Miss Rukia would never.
It's all right, Hanataro. He's completely correct. If you're one of the Shiba clan, then your older brother, Cayenne Shiba, did indeed die by my hand.
I forgot that.
Do what you will. I won't stop you. You're free to kill me if that's what you really want to do.
Please stop, Ganju! That's not what we came here for. We came here to save her, remember? Ichigo entrusted us with her life, the two of us.
What? Hold on. Something's coming.
Oh, that's...
Yes?
Where am I? Wait, I'm not dead?
Finally awake, eh?
Finally, Bankai training.
Mr. Yoruichi, I'm so glad that you're all right.
Well, I'm in better shape than you are.
So, you're the one who saved me. Thanks for that.
Think your own will to live. I'm impressed you didn't die instantly from your injuries.
Oh no! Chad's in danger!
Oh no.
I gotta go help him!
You fool! Chad is all right. Sure, he's hurt, but at least he's still alive. Urahime and Uryu managed to escape, and both of them were practically unharmed. Do me a favor. Be good and stay in that force field for a while. Essentially, half of your organs were crushed to a pulp. If this hadn't been in your pocket at the time, then you most likely would have been cut in half. To be honest with you, I'm surprised that you actually still have it.
What? That was in my pocket? Seriously?
What? You didn't even know?
Are we going to explain that well or no?
Well, I heard that that thing is what saved me when I was fighting against Renji yesterday. So I wanted to keep it for good luck, but Hinataro insisted that I throw it away. I chucked it in the underground waterway.
I'll hold on to it.
What? But I just got it back.
Give it to me. Do as I say.
Okay. Well, then take it, please.
I doubt it, but better safe than sorry after all.
You know what? You're pretty amazing, Yoruichi. The place is crawling with captains, but you don't have a single scratch on you. And you carried me here the whole way with just that little body of yours.
Well, it wasn't so hard when I was in my original form.
Huh? What do you mean, your original form? What?
There's no point in hiding it now. Okay, then. I'll show you my true form.
Boobies. Oh yeah, she actually is naked. I thought so.
From that look on your face, you seem truly surprised. Not that I blame you for that, of course. Honestly, most people automatically assume that I'm male because of the way that I sound. There's so
I like this club music for her.
Revealing my true form is such a delight, considering the responses I always get. Almost every person reacts like a complete fool. Now then, in order to clear up any confusion you might have, I'll show you how I managed to carry you. You see, I use this tool.
Put some clothes on!
What tool? Her hands?
Oh, sorry. I apologize. I haven't worn any clothes in quite a while. So in any event, this is the way I was able to carry you here.
So you're telling me that if you fill this tool with spirit energy, you can use it to fly?
Ah.
Correct. It's a very rare and valuable artifact, even
valuable
in Soul Society.
And then somehow, you managed to get your paws on it? You change your form, you heal wounds, you have unusual gizmos? Ms. Yoruichi, who exactly are you anyway?
Do they ever explain where like the cat transformation power comes from either?
This
like, I don't know, I guess that's just a magic-y keto thing or something.
It's coming from the Senzaiku. Wait, Ichigo! What are you going to do?
Ganju and Hinataro were heading to the Senzaiku. If I don't go, who's gonna save them? Fly!
Wait! Ichigo! That fool!
Not so fast!
What's exactly the matter? Are you deaf? I thought I was clear. I told you to disappear.
Enough! Save it, rich boy! I don't care if you're some hotshot nobleman. That nonsense doesn't matter to me at all. I'm a Shiba. There isn't a coward among us who'd be scared off that easily.
A Shiba? I see. So you're one of them. Then I apologize for dismissing you. In any event, you will not leave here alive.
Huh? What are you gonna do from all the way over there?
Please don't, brother!
Scatter. Senbon and Sakura.
Can't even animate it.
The blade disappeared!
Although, maybe that's true to form and it's supposed to be, like, blink and you miss it at this point.
Ganju. Please, stop! Brother!
It's very dangerous around here. Haven't you done enough already, Captain Kuchiki?
Captain Ukitake!
Rukia, looks like you've lost weight. How have you been?
Yeah, don't say that to a lady.
Jushiro.
Hey, I should be asking you that.
Nor a prisoner. That just seems like bad taste all around.
Against drawing a Zanpakuto here. Even if it is to drive off the Ryoka, what were you thinking?
There is a wartime exemption. The drawing of Zanpakuto has now been permitted.
Wartime exemption? Is the appearance of a few wayward Ryoka that important?
Do they ever mention that shit in like any of the other arcs? Because I feel like they don't. They're like all about rules right now, and then later it's totally fast and loose.
It could only belong to a captain, but I don't recognize it. Whose is it?
Wait a moment. This spiritual pressure, is it?
Girl, you blushy as hell.
You okay, Hinataro? Oh man, sorry buddy. I shouldn't have sent you guys ahead. Where's Ganju?
Over there.
I see. Rukia, I've come to rescue you.
Fool! I told you not to come! I told you! I said not to follow after me!
Yeah, but you were blushing before. You're not being honest with your feelings.
Okay, I'm an idiot. So, yell at me all you want. Just do it later. We can deal with it after I beat him. Don't worry, I won't get myself killed. You may not be able to tell, but I've actually gotten quite a bit stronger.
Yakuya, who is he?
He's not related. Or at least, he's not related to the one that you're thinking of.
Except, actually, he is though, isn't he?
Just a Ryoka. So don't worry, I'll dispose of him. And then this...
And no wonder she is blushy and like pining after him and stuff if he reminds her of
I gotta tell
Cayenne.
You're pretty full of yourself. You didn't even bother trying to attack while Ruki and I were chatting.
Who exactly do you think you're talking to? Do you really believe that I'd attack you while your guard was down? You've got a big mouth. You know that, boy?
Big enough for my car!
Like I told you earlier,
Oh, I thought we were maybe fighting. I don't think they fight here though, do they?
He's gone. It's Flash Step.
A big mouth, huh? I see you. Byakuya Kuchiki.
I guess if we were fighting, it would do that whole multicolored Bleach logo thing.
It seems that you've managed to improve quite a bit since the last time. Well then, before you drown underneath the pressure of that newfound strength of yours, I will show you the overwhelming difference.
Or maybe they do fight here and he still like whips him and then he goes and learns Bankai.
No, Ichigo! Run!
Scatter.
She's like fucking Amy in Sonic. She just has some fucking little girly music play every time she shows up.
Yoruichi? Wait, who is she? I don't know her.
Ah, I believe I've heard that name before.
She was the supreme commander of the Stealth Force, and also she's the general corps leader of the 1st Division Punishment Force, Yoruichi Shihoin. It's been quite a long time. Over a century by now, I believe. And here I thought that you were dead.
It's Yoruichi. You came to help me. Thanks for that. But please, I gotta ask you this. Just stay out of it. I have to beat him.
You silly, silly boy.
Beat? You? Beat him? Don't be a fool.
Why? Yoruichi. So it's medicine. Was it Gaten or Hoten? You shoved some powerful anesthetic directly into his organs. Do you intend to heal him, Yoruichi?
Jushiro.
I simply will not allow it. The fact is, you cannot escape from here, milady.
Not the milady.
Do you honestly consider yourself my equal, Byakuya? Have you even once beaten me in a game of Chase the Devil?
So then, shall we have a go? Did you think you could escape me?
Goofy eye animation.
Like that?
Did you think you could stop me with a flash step like that? 3 days. I'll make him stronger than you in 3 days. I know it's self-serving, but I'm declaring a truce until then. Chase me if you wish. Flash Master Yoruichi will not be captured by the likes of you.
They got away, eh? Hey, Byakuya! Where are you going? What about these guys? Aren't you going to deal with them?
I've lost interest. Do what you want with them.
He's a moody one, all right.
Fussy, even.
Miss Rukia!
She must have been concentrating the whole time Byakuya was here. I don't blame her. Very well. First of all, we have to contact Squad Force Captain. Someone's critically wounded. We need them to send an emergency relief team.
What?
And then Rukia. I'm sorry, but you're going to have to go back to your cell.
No! I won't let you put Miss Rukia back there!
Don't worry. I'll have a word with the higher-ups. I'll find a way to get her out of here.
You're a good man, Ukitake.
You're probably wondering why I'm letting you live.
Yes.
Why wouldn't I? At the moment, we don't know who killed Aizen, and you outsiders may have information about his murder.
He's not an outsider, though. He's literally part of the Gotei 13.
But more importantly, what you did may have been questionable, but you were trying to save one of my subordinates. So I won't stand by and watch you get killed.
That's why he and Kyoraku are like the best guys, my favorite guys, I don't know, out of the Core Guard squads. At least not like a dude you want to hang out with level, right? Like Mayuri's a freak and that's cool.
Did anyone
But they're just like nice guys.
We couldn't find anyone over there, sir.
And that's in such staunch contrast to like the bureaucracy of the rest of them.
Hold on. I don't remember seeing you two before.
Although Unohana's pretty likable too.
Yes, sir. I'm Inoue.
Hitsugaya is pretty likable. They all get better after this arc, except maybe Mayuri.
Reporting for duty.
He's just like always a freak.
Really? Man, it must be tough having something like this happen when you're just starting out.
Yes, sir. Very well, I understand. We'll go patrolling then.
This is all in a day's work for a Soul Reaper. Do your best. I expect great things from you.
Yes, sir. I'll do my best.
I wasn't expecting a plan as dangerous as disguising ourselves as Soul Reapers to work so well.
I know it was my idea, but I never thought it would go this smoothly. I'm pretty clever.
Yes, you are.
Okay, we found out what the location of the Senzaiku is from those people that we encountered earlier. I bet that the others are likely to be on their way there right now. I'd imagine that Ichigo is probably there already.
All right. We better hurry then, before Ichigo has time to royally screw everything up. We have to get there and do our best to prevent that.
Right! Which squad should we say we belong to? We have to be ready to answer right away if anybody asks us.
Yeah, I guess so. I see. So then, Tsubaki hasn't fully recovered yet.
No. Last night, they spent hours healing him. But even so... I didn't realize this before, but I guess they have a harder time healing each other. I'm sorry. I realize I'm not being a...
Good thing we totally know who you're talking about, because they've explained all her little fairies before.
You're able to protect us, and you can heal us as well on top of that? You're a huge help.
That's another weird element of this show. They like really drop the idea later on of them being like little sentient things that never comes up.
This way, Orihime can bring up the rear and remain focused on defense and healing. The enemy's less likely to target her there. And besides, having spent the last few days with her, I feel sure that she really isn't cut out for fighting.
And boy, do the devs agree with you.
Cut. She can't stand seeing someone get hurt. There's nothing she hates more, even if it's an enemy. People like her simply shouldn't be fighting. Battles aren't good for her, or, frankly, for any of her little friends either.
Hey, you two! What squad are you with? And what are you doing here?
We're with Squad 11.
Really? Well, that's funny. I'm with Squad 11 too. We're a combat unit.
Could have said 4, gone for medical.
11 would be stupid enough to walk around without a Zanpakuto toe.
I blew it. I didn't realize the squads are specialized.
Oh, yeah, I mean, I guess they wouldn't know that though. That's fair.
This is Squad 12's insignia, not 11's. But then, you wouldn't know that. Who are you, really?
Oh well, so much for that idea. Guess we're not blending in.
Whew, wow. That was a close one.
The nerve accusing fellow Soul Reapers. What an oaf! Are you two all right?
Thank you so much.
Oh, it's the least we could do. Squad 12 looks out for its own, right?
These Squad 11 guys are always trying to start trouble with us. The clods.
Why are they shadowed?
Oh, come on now. Anyone can forget his sword.
Wait, hold on a second.
I guess because they're being evil or something.
Right. Something's wrong. That Soul Reaper actually had a good point. We said we belonged to Squad 11, but we're wearing the insignia of Squad 12. That's obviously suspicious. So if that's the case, then why did they help us?
What the? Hey! This isn't...
Orihime! Get away from...
Captain! Captain Kurotsuchi! This isn't what you said we...
Okay, I figured it was maybe him being tricksy.
It can't be helped. Once a grenade is thrown, it really shouldn't come flying back at you.
Thank you.
With his weird sword in the middle of his robe like a fucking dick.
I'm just glad you reacted in time. The reason for that's straightforward. It's because you practiced so much without using your Kododama, your spirit chant.
What about the other 3 people?
I don't know, but listen.
There were 2! What do you mean 3?
About them right now. The only person you should worry about is yourself.
Whoa, what a fascinating move. The shield. Is the girl behind you the one making it?
I'm not in the mood to talk.
How marvelous. I've never seen such a thing before. You, girl, let me ask you something. How would you like to be my research subject? I'll make it worth your while. Don't be so afraid. I'm kind to women.
Yeah.
I'll offer you the best
Doubt.
possible terms that I can. I'll restrict the daily drug regimen to 8 doses and only 5 hours for biomechanical experiments. You'll be fed orally, and you'll even be given clothing when you sleep. And I'll try not to perform any modifications that might kill you. What do you say? He's fast. So he's a Quincy. A rare species. It's been quite a number of years since I last saw one of them. But even so, I'm sorry, I've already completed all my research on your kind. I'm not interested.
Yeah, if only you knew, buddy.
Now, go on and step aside.
Completed your research? Not interested? What do you even mean? And who are you?
Interesting. Do Ryoka normally charge into the enemy territory without studying the enemy at all beforehand?
That's a weird question, because that's not a real group. That just means like outsider or something, right?
I think that you'd at least be aware of the identities of the top 13 Soul Reapers. I am Captain of Squad 12, and in addition to that, Chief of Research and Development, Mayuri Kuretsuchi. But you can forget that, because in a moment, you won't know anything.
He's...
A freak.
Run, now! He's after you!
What?
Leave this to me. You go and look for Ichigo.
Okay.
Did I say you could go?
Did I say you could stop them?
Listen up, boy. The fact is, I'm really not interested in you. Oh dear, it seems the girl got away. Oh well, if there's so much as a strand of her hair lying around, that's all that I'll need to find her. Oh, and when I do, I want to study her until there's only mincemeat left. Every minute, every
Every second is precious.
I like him better when he's being a freak to the enemy.
I think that I may actually have a chance against him. His spiritual pressure is strong, but it's also unstable, which means I should be able to buy enough time for Orihime to get far away, and then I can escape myself. Who's she? Is the girl behind him his assistant? But she's just standing there. Well, maybe she can't fight. All right then, I'll go for him first.
Combat, wow. 60 seconds. I don't think so.
Not bad. You actually move rather well.
Whoa! Is that his grab?
The flying bamboo blindside, right?
What the fuck?
Moving at high speed by creating a current of reishi beneath your feet. That's an advanced Quincy move, isn't that the case?
Fucking, he's gonna drive me nuts.
Has been able to master it. You're good. It's apparent that you must be very talented.
Oh my god. Fuck this man. What? Stop with this single trade. Why am I not comboing? What the fuck? Is he just like deflecting all of it? I don't understand. Can't even get range from him. It really feels like if I'm not close, I just can't do my X combo. Oh, I hate him.
How about this then? Besides, at this point, just as easy as strangling a baby.
I do not have a lot of hits in me.
Well done, and goodbye. Here I come.
2? That should have been a 3.
I'm afraid I can't let you keep going on like that. You see, we too have a ho-ho. One that's called Flash Step. Although I confess that it's quite tiring to do. I suppose that I'm just going to have to settle for studying the girl at a later date. Because, you see, I'm a very busy man.
That was too far? How do I know exactly where that lands? That's crazy.
I've determined that what I'm going to do is kill him by using the least amount of effort that I can. Tear him up. Achisogi Chizo.
Oh no, don't tear me up. I guess we're cycling to a cutscene and then another fight.
What is it? What does it do? Well, if it's the kind that's able to absorb my attack, I'll have to strike carefully. Darn, there isn't time to think. What? Oh no, I forgot about her. Let go! Wait a second. He's not...
The fucking orange blood.
I don't believe it. He hacked right through her. But she... Isn't she on his side? Why...
Fool! I taught you never to let go, even if your arms were torn off.
I'm sorry, sir.
Didn't he say it was nice to women?
I
Proof's in the pudding, not so much.
Besides, honestly, at this point, defeating you will be as easy as strangling a baby.
And what a poignant choice of words that is.
To kill me, he was willing to go so far as to sacrifice his own assistant.
Oh my! Just look at you sweat! It must hurt quite a bit. But despite that, you're not screaming. I'm impressed. You must have a very high threshold of pain. Tell me, is this your first time being cut by a sword?
It's my second.
Well, now you have a wealth of experience. But...
Sorry, Captain Kuratsuchi. Please give me some Hojikuzai, the flesh-healing medicine.
I hate this shit. Stop saying it and then translating it.
Why, you... Who do you think you're talking to? Huh? Well? So then, tell me, do you think your body would break that easily?
Stop! What are you doing? Isn't she one of you? Just stop it! You're killing her!
Are you mocking me right now, too? Do you think she'd die from this? You think that these trivial little wounds could kill her? I created this body myself. Well, I won't be laughed at.
Hold on. You created her?
That's right. Do you want to know her name? It's Nemu Kuritsuchi. She's the result of the many experiments that I conducted with Gigai and Gikon in the past. She is my daughter. Please don't bore me with your righteous indignation. How a father treats his own daughter is none of your business.
Hard to disagree.
Stop! I can't move.
Oh, did you just realize that? You sure took your sweet time in coming to understand. Immobilizing the victim. That's what Ashisogi Jizo does.
A paralyzing poison.
Please! It's nothing as vulgar as that. You see, it selectively blocks only the neural impulses that are involved in movement. It synthesizes an extremely complex drug. It's not normal paralysis. You only lose the ability to move. In other words, you'll still be able to feel every bit of the pain.
Yeah, I guess normal paralysis would remove that, huh? Or at least the kind you think of where, you know, like paralyzed from the waist down, where someone ends up in a wheelchair.
Ah, well, compared to the screams that a woman is able to produce, a man's lack a certain charm. I can't stand to hear them.
You're such a freak. In a bad way right now.
You're going to finish him. Oh, that's right. I almost forgot that I cut you with the Ashisogi Jizo too. Blast! You worthless maggot!
Stop it.
What?
I told you to stop.
Haven't you had enough yet? Are you that big a fool? Really? You feel pity for a woman even though she's your enemy? Is this the honor that all of you Quincy's take such pride in?
I'm normally not big on honor, but he kind of makes me want to be.
It must really mean something to you, because you all seem to end up speaking about it before you die.
What are you talking about?
I told you, I've completed my research on Quincy's. I studied your kind thoroughly. I applied all manner of stimuli to their minds and bodies and observed their responses. I studied them until they were nothing but pulp. And every single one of them said something along the lines of how on their honor as Quincy's they could never bring themselves to do such and such a thing. On their honor as Quincy's they would undoubtedly be sure to stop me. Frankly, all of you are just so incredibly annoying. One stab from this will make any and all words of resistance entirely meaningless.
You dirty.
Now just calm down. This is where I tell you about my hardship. I confess, it really was very difficult work. When I first took on the role of Chief of Research and Development, Quincy's were already a rare species. Soul Reapers were monitoring the few that were still in existence. So I had to persuade the Soul Reapers assigned to them to delay their rescue.
Then I turned the Quincy souls that they brought back into research subjects. Do you have any idea how hard it was to arrange all that? I remember the last one. He was a particularly nasty old man. He kept calling out the name of a student or maybe a grandchild.
I didn't remember that he was like directly involved in this.
Would you like to see a picture
He
of
was
him?
grandpa.
This photo was taken after my experiments ended. There's not much left of his original form. Now, what was that student's name? Ah, well, I tend to lose interest in my subjects after my experiments with them are over.
Ransu Tengai! I'll tell you his student's name. It was Uryu. Uryu Ishida. The man's name was Soken Ishida. He was my teacher, and my grandfather as well.
Oh? So what?
I'm glad about one thing at least. That Orihime isn't here. I wouldn't want her to have to see this. On my honor as a Quincy, I swear, I'm going to kill you!
Where it ends? I thought we'd do the fight in this chunk at least. Well, we'll get back to that soon. I'm just gonna follow the rule and do it in columns.
Why? Why'd you take me out of there? I had the best chance of coming out alive, of anybody there! Now Ganju, Hinataro, and Ruki are gonna get killed!
Who do you think you are? You had no chance. No one there could have done it. They couldn't have fought against Byakuya and lived.
Look, you!
Stop shouting. You're just going to open up your wounds again. Carrying you away was the best I could do. It was the only way to escape Byakuya.
But why me and not Rukia?
Because then they would have chased her.
Listen, absolutely nobody who was there had any hope of defeating Byakuya. Believe me, Ichigo. But in 3 days, you might very well have a chance. That was my reasoning. You were the logical choice. And there's more. Byakuya wasn't alone. Ukitake was there as well. He was Rukia's direct superior. He's a very dutiful man. I'm sure he won't kill Ganju, and that youth who tried to rescue his subordinate. They'll be all right, Ichigo. You just need to concentrate on becoming stronger. You can't defeat Byakuya as you are.
This track right now reminds me a lot of
and then with your
Zack's theme.
hands,
I think it's Zack's theme.
to save all of your friends.
The one from Crisis Core. The like emotional cowboy music.
I want to ask you a question. Are you aware that Zangetsu is a constant release Zanpakuto?
It is? When you say constant release, you mean like Kenpachi's? I always knew this sword was different from the others. It doesn't actually change shape.
Oh!
Not even
yeah,
its name.
they think Kenpachi's is constant release, don't they?
Well then, in that case, you probably also weren't aware that Zangetsu...
Because he's that strong to begin with.
All Zanpakuto, including Zangetsu, have 2 different distinct stages of release. The first stage is called Shikai, and the second one is called Bankai.
We haven't seen that yet. That's spoilers.
Mandatory for a captain. That is, they all need to be able to perform both of them.
What? Mandatory?
That means every captain has mastered both Shikai and Bankai. Or at least everyone has aside from one exception.
Exception?
Kenpachi Zaraki. In the long history of the Soul Society, he's the only captain, The only one who's ever achieved that rank without being able to perform Bankai or knowing the name of his Zanpakuto. The 13 court guard squads valued his fighting prowess and dedication so much that they waived the requirement. But then you got to experience that skill firsthand. In terms of the Zanpakuto's combat ability, the difference between Shikai and Bankai depends on the individual's innate talents and training, but generally it's 5 to 10 times greater.
10 times?
Astonishing, isn't it? But because of that, even for someone with talent, it can easily take 10 or more years of training to master Bankai.
Wait a second, I don't have that much time!
No, of course you don't. When I say 10 or 20 years, I'm talking about more traditional, normal training. There are serious risks involved.
Although that also seems pretty short from like a soul's perspective, if these guys are living for thousands of years.
Hey, what's with that goofy-looking doll?
It's a Tenshin Tai, a vital spiritual tool that's used by the Stealth Force. It will forcibly transfer and externalize the soul of a Zanpakuto.
Hold on, I don't get it. We need that to practice Bankai?
Of course, the central essence of Shikai is to communicate and synchronize with your Zanpakuto. But using Bankai requires externalizing it and forcing it into submission. And that means instead of you entering the world of the Zanpakuto to communicate with it, what you do instead is summon the Zanpakuto into our world. It usually takes more than 10 years
I don't remember that aspect at all.
to learn how to perform the move. But there's something I'm counting on. You were able to fight Kenpachi Zaraki to a draw. It's my belief that despite your lack of long-term training, you're ready to externalize Zangetsu.
Oh.
You know what I'm talking about. Piercing this with Zangetsu will force it to happen. I'll use my powers to keep him in that state. But the thing is, this can only be done once, and it lasts for just 3 days. I know it's quick, but somehow you must force Zangetsu to submit within that time frame. If you can do that...
I won't ask what happens if I fail. I mean, if it's really the only way, then I'll just have to do it.
Well now, it appears that you made a full recovery, Ichigo.
Zangetsu. What the heck?
Only one of them is real. I mean, that's actually the real me. There's just one available solution. I can only be defeated by that sword. In other words, if you want me to submit, you have one option. You're going to have to find it before I kill you.
By the way, I don't know how any of this relates to the Stealth Force.
You have to cut me down.
That seems like just a MacGuffin because, you know, Yoruichi is in the Stealth Force. Like, what about this is stealthy? A fucking special Bankai training dummy.
Take your eyes off the enemy. That's 52.
Damn! Oh man, I almost had him!
Impressive. He's come a long way in a short amount of time. Before, he was relying on Zangetsu's strength. But now, he's learning at a frightening pace, and reaching a rather frightening level as well. Kisuke, it seems that it's just as you said. He is truly... Looks like we're just about out of time.
Not beat yet!
I don't know if I'm actually going to fight him here, but hopefully we'll have Bankai soon.
Drop the sword, Ichigo. Day 1 is over.
So what, he just like goes to sleep at night? What's up with that?
A hot spring. I had no idea this was even here. What the heck's going on? What kind of hot spring is this? My wounds are healing, and the pain's going away.
So, how's the water?
Ah, to be in a magic hot spring.
Oh, Ms. Yoruichi. Yeah, it's perfect. Just perfect. Hey, you know, I've been thinking this reminds me of that one place. The one under Urahara's shop. The training ground?
Yes, I imagine it would. You see, that study room was modeled on this place.
It was?
Yes, there's actually quite a lot of personal history here for me. This was originally created as Kisuke's and my secret playground. We built it deep under the Soki.
And you know the two of them have fucked.
Secret? Come on. How do you secretly build a place like this?
Kisuke had a reputation as a bit of a rogue. He always had a talent for getting himself into mischief. But that was long ago. When we were children, we played here practically every day. After he joined the 13 Court Guards, and I joined the Stealth Force, we would come here together to train. And...
Wait, just hold
Train
on.
and fuck.
The 13 Court Guards? Then he was a soldier?
Also abs, damn, awooga.
Huh? Kisuke?
Yeah, oh man, I knew it! He knew way too much about the Soul Society. And he's got a Zanpakuto. And some of the guys here gave me funny looks when I mentioned his name. Ms. Yoruichi, listen. This guy, what exactly is he?
That fool. He kept it to himself. He didn't tell you everything, did he? All right. There's no reason to keep it from you now that we've come this far. You see, Kisuke is actually the previous captain of Squad 12, and he's also the founder and first chief of the Department of Research and Development.
So how old is he then, and why did they not have a research and dev program before him? I don't know. The timeline of the Court Guard squads is like, we don't know much. We know the original ones, and then like
I actually drew my
here,
sword
basically,
Momo.
and then like a couple random other ones in between.
How could I? I'm just the absolute worst. Who is it?
Whoa. Oh boy, this is ugly. I can't even look.
Captain Ichimaru.
You look tired, you poor thing. Would you like it if I gave you my help?
Come with me, Izuru.
Let me just casually break you out of jail. Ridiculous running. Okay, back to the Quincy fight, I guess. And then that's the green key thing. Maybe we'll get to like the green key and then stop. Yeah, I'll probably go for like another half hour-ish. Because I am getting a bit eepy.
His arms and legs have been slashed by Ashisoki Jiso. How can he be standing? Oh, of course, I know. He's using Ranso Tingai. Bundles of reishi that have been twisted together into a countless number of threads have now been attached to his frozen limbs, moving him around as if he was some kind of a puppet. Out of the 2,661 Quincy's that I've studied, not even a single one could perform even a part of the Ranso Tingai. I thought that was a lost art. But look, here you are, having mastered it, and at such a young age. Does that mean you're what they call a genius? Excellent. Well then...
Saying that as if you don't think of yourself as one.
I'm not going to kill you. I'm taking you back alive. Then you, and the girl, of course, will become my latest experiments.
When I was a child, my father would sometimes reprimand me for spending so much time with my master in my attempt to become a Quincy. There's no sense in saving the dead. That's the Soul Reaper's job, he'd say. He completely hated Quincy's, despite having Quincy blood flowing in his veins.
Why'd you marry into them?
I couldn't understand his reason.
Well, I guess they're both Quincy's. I was thinking his dad married in.
The hollows. And I was also able to see the people that they attacked. He must have been able to see those things too. So how could he ignore them? I simply wanted a way to become strong. I wanted to be a powerful Quincy. That way, I could protect everyone from attacks by the hollows. Maybe then, my father would think that Quincy's were worth something. My master, who was also my grandfather.
We know, you've said it before.
My father had a point. I remember he told me, what you think is the right thing to do depends on what you want to protect. I didn't understand what my father thought was right, what he wanted to protect. But my master told me that I would find out in due time. And he explained to me that when I did understand, I would know what I wanted to protect too. Then, the day came when my master entrusted me with something. It was the Reishi glove. It is said that if one puts it on and trains for 7 days and 7 nights, they will reach the peak of their Quincy powers. However, as I came to
random specific bullshit.
This artifact that once worn can never be removed. Because if it is, there is a terrible price that must be paid. Your powers as a Quincy will all be lost. I'm sorry, Master. Even now, I still don't understand my father. I'm not even sure what exactly it is that I want to protect. But I think that at least now I know what I won't allow to happen. I'm sorry, Master, but it seems one last time I'm disobeying you.
And that changes his bow too.
What is going on?
I don't remember that.
Oh my! Such spiritual pressure! I've never seen anything like it. Never before.
Ah, look at that. They actually have a fucking useful thing. If I do it real fast, I can get a thingy. Real moment reduces the ratio to 0. Sure. With move 1 Quincy arrow. Okay. I think that's just my triangle, or is it my special triangle?
This is the end.
Let me check. Yeah, it's my special.
He actually absorbing the buildings? The buildings in the Soul Society are all made of Reishi. What he's doing is preventing the Reishi from bonding, forcing them to become part of his strength. The Reishi, it's being torn apart, and also is being bound to his will. You're going much too far now. You're exceeding your human limits, boy.
I can't now or never you, because I have to do some specific bullshit. Oh god, wait. Fuck you. Hold on. Ugh. So, okay, so I lose out on the real moment.
Besides,
have I gotten any of those yet?
Just as easy as strangling a baby.
I kind of wanted to, because I feel like I'm going to get special cutscenes and shit. But I can't even, like... I guess I have to go back to the battle prep? That seems like a real jank way. Why not just let me restart?
think you could win?
Is he actually absorbing the buildings? The buildings in the Soul Society are all made of reishi. What he's doing is preventing the reishi from bonding, forcing them to become part of his strength. The reishi...
Oh, I'm like draining health. What? Why? Is that because of me or because of him?
Being bound to his will. You're going...
This is bullshit.
You're exceeding your human limits, boy.
I wish you'd take me seriously.
Let me combo you, you piece of shit. I want to at least get one to know if I need to get them or not. No point using talismans if they just fucking expire instantly.
This is the end.
Is he actually absorbing the buildings? The buildings in the Soul Society are all made of reishi. What he's doing is preventing the reishi from bonding, forcing them to become part of his strength. The reishi...
What is his blue arrow meter? I don't understand what that means.
And also is being bound to his will. You're going much too far now. You're exceeding your human limits, boy.
Oh, I teleported, so now I can't do my reverse thing. Cool. Take all my health, why don't you? Why doesn't that combo? I don't even have like enough points to fucking do my thing.
It's fast, but even so, I can still dodge it.
Beg for mercy.
I don't think I did that right either.
And never appear before me again. Do that, and I'll let you live.
No, maybe that counted.
And I'll send a bolt that's 3 times stronger.
Oh my god, leave me alone.
Don't push
He's moaning while he babbles at me.
You stupid Quincy! Very well then, have it your way. If that's the way that you want to play it, then I'll gladly return the favor. Very well.
Uh-oh.
Your doom is sealed.
I don't know what he does. He just like hangs out in the background and poisons me or something?
It sprays a gigantic burst of lethal poison made from my own blood over a 100-mile radius. But of course, it won't hurt me at all. But in the end, you'll die, of course. I'm so sorry about that. But the fact is, you would never make a fit research subject.
I won't be the one to die. I'll shoot you before you can spray the fatal dose.
What? Fucking do your special thing.
Oh, please, go ahead. Be my guest.
I'll go all out on my next attack. This.
I don't know if these secret things actually matter. It doesn't seem like it's doing anything that special. Well, I did the real moment, not the secret mission. So I'm misspeaking there, but yeah, that seemed like a completely objective-y thing and not anything to do with cutscenes. So much less aura here with this happening during the daytime.
Captain?
Damn you! You stupid Quincy!
Does it have the ability to liquefy whatever it cuts? Did you save that move? Hold it so you can use it when you'd want to make your escape?
I'll admit, you were close, Quincy. I can't actually attack at the moment, but then again, I also can't be attacked either. I'll be like this for a few short days at most, and then afterward, I'll simply return to the department in order to fully recover. And now, goodbye, Quincy. You were more trouble than I expected. But in the end, I will live and you will die. That hasn't changed at all.
The poison in my system. If I don't do something fast.
Mr. Quincy, sir, please, if you look under the badge on my left arm, then you'll find an antidote there.
And how's she gonna justify that?
Lying down?
No, I'm fine like this.
Here, you first.
No, I'm going to be all right. Our blood's the same. He and I share similar biology. So you see, the poison won't harm me. Do you think it's some kind of trick or something? Then please, pour some into my mouth first if you need reassurance. Go on, I'll show you.
That's okay. Why would you poison me? Why now when I'm already poisoned?
Thank you very much. I realize that you could have killed him by aiming for his head, but in the end, you didn't.
That was a fluke. Actually, I shot to make a kill.
Thank you. I'm very grateful. I'm glad you didn't kill my lord.
I guess that's why.
The antidote was the least I could do to thank you for that.
I don't get it. Why would you want to protect a father like that?
I don't know. But when I realized that he'd survived, I just felt kind of relieved. Please, leave after you drink it. The other guards will certainly be coming shortly. They would have seen Ashisogi Jizo. I'll be all right, I promise. I'm sure the guards will tend to me.
Okay. Well, thanks for the medicine. Goodbye now.
He just grew armor at some point, I'm realizing, because he was in the little Soul Reaper robe before. But I guess probably when he was absorbing Reishi, he like formed some sort of Reishi Quincy armor.
And I can't lift my arms. The Rents and Tenkai must be wearing off. Finally, it seems that my time as a Quincy is coming to an end. But at least, I was still able to make my way to the Senzakyu. Ichigo, Orihime, Chad, Mr. Yoruichi, and Ganju, all of them. They're probably on their way now.
So steep.
But if it isn't just yet, I'm confident that it'll happen eventually. I'm sure it's only a matter of time. I just have to wait. Although, seeing as I was the one who got here first, I suppose I should go save Rukia. I bet Ichigo wants to be the one to rescue her.
Maybe I should look online, because maybe I'm meant to do it in like vertical rows instead of columns. Like maybe this would have, because maybe he is the first one here, I don't know. It's hard to tell. And the way I've been playing it, he's not.
It's nothing personal, but it's essential that we maintain the peace. Cry, Suzumushi. Forgive me, Ryoka. These pointless battles are at an end. Sleep now. Your struggles will be over soon enough.
I'm not seeing anything from a quick Google, but we can maybe figure it out. I was going off of like, you know, it's an anime, it's okay if it jumps around, but this bit now is making me think that I should be doing them different than I have been. Okay, I feel like this is gonna take a bit. but I guess let me try it. I will try to at least do these two quick. I say as I sit here and probably do nothing, so we'll just see.
Beg your pardon, are Captain Hitsugaya and Lieutenant Matsumoto here?
What is it?
I'm sorry to interrupt, sir, but we received an urgent report from the guards at the prison. Lieutenant Zabarai, Hinamori, and Kira, they're all missing from their cells!
It's completely destroyed. Did that girl really do all this?
I have absolutely no excuse. When Lieutenant Hinamori called me, I turned around and everything went white.
She must have used Hakufuku.
It's not like she was going to be executed, so why?
Ultimately, there's only one reason. Rangiku, go back without me, because I'm going to rescue Momo.
I couldn't even believe my eyes when I read the letter. For a time, I didn't believe it. But it's true. Isn't it, Captain Eisen? Whether I want to believe it or not, he was the one who killed you.
We saw them in jail. Who?
You two together.
Oh, Gin broke them out.
Just as I thought. Izuru's cell was the only one that was opened from the outside.
Or I guess they all broke out.
This time. I'm afraid that you didn't cover your tracks very well, Gin.
What's that? Cover my tracks? Actually, I did that on purpose. I wanted to be sure that you'd know.
I'm glad that I was able to get here before Momo. I'm going to kill you. You'll be gone before she even gets here. Momo!
At last, I finally found you. So this is where you were.
Stop, Momo! He's too strong! Just stay back. Let me deal with him. Momo! Momo?
This is payback for Captain Eisen.
Are we fighting her?
If you are reading
Hitsugaya?
this, then I am probably dead. Therefore, Momo, I must confide the truth of what I have discovered.
He's nasty if he's making her think it was him.
Person that I put my trust in the most. The truth about why Rukia Kuchiki must be executed, and why the execution date always keeps changing. In the course of my investigation, I reached a conclusion. The true goal of the execution is not to kill Rukia Kuchiki. On the contrary, the execution has been contrived so that a certain something may be stolen. And that thing is the Sokyoku. The Sokyoku, whose seal is only removed for executions, has the destructive power of 1 million Zanpakuto contained within its blade. The Taka has the defensive power to block an equal number of Zanpakuto. And in addition to all that, when it's being put to use in order to execute a Soul Reaper, its power can be increased, momentarily at least, several dozen times over. The one who plotted Rukia's execution intends to use the Sokyoku to destroy not only the Seirete, but essentially annihilate the entire Soul Society as well. The name of that despicable person is Toshiro Hitsugaya.
Wait, Eisen really said that in his letter?
Yes, and it went on. It said, "Tonight, I have called him out to a meeting at the Sacred Eastern Wall. No matter what it may cost, I must foil his plan. If he will not back down, I am prepared to cross swords with him. But if I end up dying, Momo, please carry on for me. It will then fall to you. You must kill him.
You are too easily manipulated, girl.
My last wish.
I know it's a lot to put on you. I ask this not as captain of Squad 5, but simply as a man.
Are you crazy, Momo? Think about it. I'm dead, so avenge me? You really believe that nonsense? You think Aizen would ever actually say that? That's not the Aizen I knew. He wasn't a blithering idiot who'd start a fight he knew he couldn't win, and he wasn't a coward who'd make his subordinates clean up his mess either.
But that's really what it said! I didn't misread it. I'm sure it was Captain Aizen's handwriting. I didn't want to believe it. I was desperate not to, but what could I do? It was his last wish. Oh, Captain Aizen! I don't know. I just don't know what to think anymore, Shiro.
It seems that Momo's too upset to think straight. There's no way that Aizen would ever write a letter like that. I can only conclude that someone must have forged it. Perhaps it was so Momo and I would turn on each other and kill each other. I get it. This too, eh? Is this more of your conniving handiwork? Is it, Gin?
And why does he not like Gin because he and Rangiku have some shit in their past or something?
I have to say that wasn't nice, Captain. You really didn't need to go as far as that. You didn't have to hit the poor girl so hard, did you?
Gin.
Gin. Okay, that one was the cutscene icon. This one, I think, is the fight.
A convenient time for the alarm to sound, eh?
You never change one whit. Well, I hope you can enjoy the ringing of the alarm while you can, because you aren't going to be hearing it ever again.
Gin, what exactly are you up to? Aizen just wasn't enough for you? So you had to make Momo suffer too? Is that it? She was gripping her sword so hard that her skin was pierced, and now she's bleeding. You've gone much too far this time.
As usual, you can tell from all the blood.
What you're talking about.
I warned you, Gin, didn't I? I thought I was clear about it. I said that if you made her bleed, then I'd kill you!
My. Well, if it isn't the captain of Squad 10. If you draw your sword here, you know what'll happen, right? Then I'm going to be forced to stop you.
Captain Ichimaru.
Stay back, Izuru. You don't want to die yet, do you?
Don't be stupid. Staying back isn't good enough. Disappear. Go. And when you can't see us anymore, just keep going. The thing is, if you're within 3 Ri, I can't guarantee that I won't end up killing you. Reign over the frosted heavens. Hiyori Maru!
Ooh, we're fighting. Imagine actually getting to play as more than like 3 characters. Reduce ratio to 0 with spiritual pressure move. They want me to reduce the spiritual pressure to 0 with things other than Keycon moves, and that seems to never fucking happen. Oh, I have like a ice meter that's deflating or something.
Take that.
God. Why did...
You won't reach me. Get him out of the way. Look out. Let's go.
Don't know how to play him yet.
You won't reach me. I'll crush you.
So what, does that shoot out just a single ice thing by itself? How does that work? Okay, that charged up something. What gets me to the higher levels though?
So slow.
Stop comboing me.
You fight so strange. Take that. So slow.
Oh my god.
To make sure that I end this before it gets too complicated.
His shit makes no sense here. He has to like get in close to then back up and stab me. Fuck you. Fuck you.
You're not getting away pointless. Come on, let's go. Pointless. Enough. You won't reach me. So slow.
God, I'm just gonna lose because I'm trying to do this shit. That was... I just fucking... Oh, I hate this. Fuck the secret mission. I already failed it.
In 3-Re, you have nowhere to run. This is over now! Looks like this is it.
It's a dragon of water and ice, created by overflowing spiritual pressure. It can even control the weather.
I mean, not technically, but probably.
It's the first time I've seen it. So this is Captain Hitsugaya's ultimate.
Why was that a Flash? Why is it sometimes a Flash?
So much water and so fast.
Freeze.
You're going to like this one.
Please do it. Come. Come on. Pointless. So slow. There. So slow.
Bullshit.
Come on, let's go.
God, Toshi, you're too small. Alright, not elegant, not secret, but I should win.
If you're within 3-Re, you have nowhere to run. This is over now!
That was careless of me.
Clearly there's more for me to figure out with him.
It's over, Keen! Shoot him dead. Shinzo.
You sure? If you dodge it, the girl will die.
Momo!
That looked like it was way above her. Literally, yes, it was.
Sorry, sir. I headed back to the squad barracks as you ordered, but I sensed Hyorin Maru's spiritual pressure and had to come back. Please withdraw your sword, Captain Ichimaru. Because if you do not, you'll have to deal with me.
Stop right there, Keen!
Rather than chasing me,
Oh, whoa, whoa, whoa. Hi, sheepies. How is Persona? Welcome. I might be wrapping up pretty soon, but hello regardless.
If you hadn't shown up when you did...
We're in the middle of peak Soul Society soap opera.
Thank you, Rangiku.
Not at all. That bad habit of yours.
It's okay.
I still can't
This
shake.
I have complicated feelings about this game.
You're going.
like, it's Bleach, so it's cool, but the story mode is like so static, which is not cool, and the combat is flashy and cool, but also there's like not much you can do in the combat, and then that's further restricted by story mode being like, no, none of them have their powers yet. So I don't know, I'm real kind of like waffly on this game. The Pokemon with Mama was good. She was real excited to touch a Pokemon for the first time.
And if it is,
so that's fun. We'll probably do more of that this week.
The plan that Gein's working toward, then
Although I was disappointed to find out that you can only play that with a single Joy-Con, which is fucking weird and stupid.
All officers, this is a report on the latest developments. The date of Rukia Kuchki's
And not even like sideways, which would maybe be a little better, but it's like you hold it normal, but just one of them instead of two.
From this time. This decision is final. There will be no further changes. That is all.
Captain?
if the execution and the release of the Sokyoku truly are part of Gein's...
How's the persona going though? Are you getting closer?
Follow me, Rangiku.
I think you're a decent chunk in at this point.
Execution.
We'll maybe do another mission so that we can yap for a little bit, but then I'm probably going to end it after that. Persona good, we do some grinding.
With a little help from
oh my god, why?
Ichigo Kurosaki was
these weird, clearly a Japanese person speaking English recaps don't need to be here.
Despite the growth his allies saw in the battle against powerful foes, the road to rescue Rukia was a long one, with Uryu Ishida and Yasutora Sado passing out along the way.
One of these days I'll play Persona 3 as well.
A shocking development occurred. An urgent message from Sereite brought news of the unnatural death of Sosuke Aizen, the captain of Squad 5. The society was drawn into chaos, wrought by...
I saw, you may have heard this as well, that some trademark just got registered for something that seems to be pointing at a Persona 4 remake,
13 Court Guard Squad captains,
which would not be shocking at all. After the huge success of 5, they like went back and did 3 as, you know, kind of the beginning of quote-unquote modern Persona, and now, not that long after, they're doing 4 as well. 1 and 2 eventually would be great. There was rumors about that. We'll see if that happens.
Chad and Gunji trust in Ichigo and lay low in jail.
And then, you know, we're due for 6 anytime.
Meanwhile, Ichigo trained with Yoruichi to achieve the true might of a Soul Reaper, the Bankai.
Yep, the Bankai. That's it. That's the one. That's a Japanese word. How is he saying that wrong?
It's daybreak. Just 2 days are left now. Ichigo has improved rapidly in the short time he's been training. Compared to the average Soul Reaper, his pace has...
How far did you get in 4? Yes.
But that improvement only applies to his combat skills. His spirit energy hasn't increased much at all.
Right at the end.
At this rate,
you goober.
in 2 more days? Should I extend his training further? It might be something to consider. In the time since we got here, we've come to learn that the timing of Rukia's execution...
And then I edited the game and did it a second time.
25.
Was this a, like, this is cool, I don't want it to be over thing?
After 3 days of training, we'll still have another 8 days to spare. Since that's the case, extending his training is more than possible. But should I? That's the real question. It took Kisuke 3 days for him to be able to achieve Bankai, and he was of the mind that spending any longer on it would actually prove to be dangerous. I'm not sure about Ichigo's Konpaku. I'm not entirely confident that it can withstand the extra days of training.
His elbow is just like dirty, like he was in chalk.
Give it one more day.
With a weird ass
No change in
shading.
his spirit energy in that time.
Wait, are we literally up at the fucking execution site? That makes no sense, but they must have been like
Rukia
needing to
Kuchiki.
just reuse
It's
a
about
cliff
the day of your
environment.
Execution. You see, it's been changed once again.
It's like a sat it down and forget about it, and I decided I want to start over again, rinse and repeat. Gotcha. I've done that with like Xenoblade near the beginning of the game, but I've never done that at the end of a game.
The execution is
At this point with Xenoblade, I'm like, I don't really need to play it.
before
The story is cool, but evidently the gameplay does not delight me. Although X looks cool.
and the others safely.
I saw someone pitch it as like, hey, this is also a Transformers game, and I'm like,
I
ooh.
am from the Kuchiki clan after all.
But I still have my doubts that I would be enchanted.
My request. The execution is tomorrow. It came as a shock to me, of course. But strangely,
Are we just flashing forward in time now? How is it tomorrow?
it must be because of the dream I had last night. It must be because of my dream about the night that I'll never be able to forget. Lieutenant! Kyan! 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 That memory, it's one from when I've just become a Soul Reaper. A memory of days long past. After I was adopted into the Kuchiki clan, I was given special treatment, and I was allowed to enlist in Squad 13. The other squad members almost immediately singled me out and became cold. They began to distance themselves from me, except one.
I hope if they do remake 4 that they basically remake
Other than Kyan
for
Shiba.
Golden.
He was Squad 13's lieutenant. He was
'Cause
also my immediate
I guess the 3 remake had the Answer DLC, so it feels like they probably would. You know, Pokemon does the shit where they remake the original versions and not the special one,
was exactly what I wanted.
which is fucking stupid.
It's what I've been searching for. It felt nice.
With Persona 3, there was like those few additions,
Made me feel so
and it's a little confusing because like we didn't get
Those
femme protagonists,
pleasant days didn't last.
but we did get the answer.
Soon enough, they were brought to a.
There is
It
no
all started when a hollow
all comprehensive
We'd received the
best version of Persona 3 that has like all the stuff. Like obviously it's Reload,
had
but
tragically been
even Reload still doesn't have female protagonists.
Kyan volunteered for the combat squad to go after the hollow that had killed his wife. Captain Ukitage and I both joined him. We made our way to the Mystery Hollow's nest.
Captain, please, sir, let me go alone.
Even now, I remain full of questions about that day. Why didn't I try to stop him? Why didn't I try to do more? Our foe's capabilities were unknown, and yet you set off to face it alone. We knew it was extremely dangerous right from the start. But Captain Ukitake didn't stop Kyan, nor did he move to assist him.
I feel like if they did, they just remake Base Persona 4. That'd be such a waste, though. I feel like Golden adds so much to it. That's like
in a fight. We must understand its
I don't know. It feels essential to me.
It's a battle to protect life, or a battle.
I mean, even the anime adapted Golden, I'm pretty sure, which I feel like is a decent point for
Sir?
remaking that version of it.
Did you just call my name, little girl?
I soon discovered that the Kyan I called out to was no longer the Kyan that I once knew so well. That hollow. It possessed the ability to take over another person's body. It did so by fusing the spiritual entity with that of the other.
Run, Rukia. Go on, get out of here! Do you want to die?
When I heard the sound of Captain Ukitake's voice, I simply fled. Why, I asked myself, why is this happening? Lieutenant Kyan! But before I realized what I was doing, I had returned to face it again. Of course, I had no plan in mind at all. Deep down, I knew that I couldn't just give up and run away. I knew I had to do whatever I could to try and save the lieutenant.
Kill him! Do it! He isn't Kyan anymore!
From that point onward, my memories aren't very clear. I know that when I came to, my Zanpakuto was embedded in Kyan's chest.
I think there's some
slumped over my
funny
shoulder.
business here, but I don't remember what.
Thank you very much. I appreciate you allowing me to fight. Rukia, I owe you an apology. I'm sorry that I ever got you into this mess. You must have been scared. Thank you. I'm grateful. Because now, I can leave my heart behind.
No. There's nothing to thank me for. Nothing at all. I ran away because I was afraid to fight against you. The fact is, the only reason that I came back is because I couldn't stand my own cowardice. I only used my blade because I couldn't bear it any longer. I couldn't stand to see you suffer. I did it all out of selfishness. I did it for myself. I'm pathetic. So pathetic. I don't deserve anything at all. I'm not worth saving. I'm not worth shedding any blood over. I'm not worth anything.
Go emo.
Byakuya! We have a problem. Rukia's execution has...
I know. The Hell Butterfly informed me about it just a short while ago. So, what then? What of it?
What?
The execution is tomorrow. If that is the decision, then I have no choice but to accept it. Don't bother me with such petty matters. Now, if you'll excuse me.
Why, you're heartless. Didn't you hear what I said? Doesn't it mean anything to you? It's tomorrow! Tomorrow! By noon tomorrow, your very own sister will be...
Get a hold of yourself. You're going to shorten your life, Jushiro. Once you've allowed one of your people to die, frankly, 2 or 3 more really don't make any difference. In any case, she's a member of my family. It really has nothing to do with you. It's not your concern whether she lives or dies. Please don't do anything foolish.
What would you have done differently in this situation? Would you have attacked Byakuya and kicked him a few times, perhaps? A lone captain making a fuss won't do anything to sway the tribunal. So instead, would you have been so bold as to actually attempt to save Rukia? No, most likely you wouldn't have done either of those things. It seems to me that whenever you were faced with a decision, you always chose the path of greatest peril. Isn't that right, Kaien?
Well, it's no wonder he died then. Okay. That is gonna be it for me tonight, guys. I do need to get my eep. We're nearly halfway through this fucking chapter. Goddamn. Long ass game in the story mode, at least. Probably not gonna worry about raiding tonight. Just gonna raw dog it. Might do more tomorrow. Maybe more Pokemon with Mom, and then maybe this afterwards, or maybe not till Wednesday. I don't know. Stay tuned. But I'll see you guys soon either way. Good night. Bye-bye.